Fools, tax preparation time is just about here, and a lot of people are chafing at the bit to get those returns in, get them off their desk, get that refund rolling into their bank account. But there's actually some really good reasons why you should think twice before you file your tax return too early. My name is Dan Kaplinger. I'm the Motley Fool's Director of Investment Planning, and the key reason why you should think about waiting to file your tax return has to do with the question of whether you've gotten all of your tax forms in and whether they're correct. Now, so often taxpayers find that they file their returns after preparing them only to find that they get a 1099 or a W-2 or some other tax form later than they expected. It makes them have to recalculate everything, file an amended tax return. It's a real pain in the neck. And the other thing that can happen sometimes, is even more problematic, is that brokerage companies often will give you an initial 1099 based on the information that they have at the time, only to find out later that that information was incorrect. They get supplemental information from the investments that you own, and that can cause problems. For instance, a big problem that often happens has to do with master limited partnerships. They report their tax information on Schedule K-1 returns, but those returns aren't due out to taxpayers until much later than W-2s or 1099s. And so what it requires some brokers to do is to actually come out and give you new amended tax return forms that you then use to calculate your taxes. Now, companies know this. They try to avoid the consequences of it. For instance, Kinder Morgan Energy Partners, Enterprise Products Partners, they do their best to get their K-1s out by mid-February. That gives people plenty of time. But other companies like Lynn Energy, they only commit to having them done by the mid-April deadline. And even though they will do their best to get them out early, you can't count on that happening. And so definitely something to think about as you prepare your taxes. Make sure you have everything you possibly could have and that your broker has everything right. Now, for more on tax preparation, making the most of the benefits that you have available to you and to pay as little tax as possible, be sure to stay tuned to Fool.com. Thanks for watching, and Fool on.